Hey guys, today we're going to be looking at lesson 3, adding and subtracting whole numbers. That was in your third packet. So the first page just gives you a review. It tells you what to do when to add and to subtract. Write the problem vertically, add the ones first, regroup if needed, add the tens, hundreds, and thousands. Of course, regroup if needed, and you always add from right to left, and always add in your regroup numbers. So going over vocabulary, add in is a number added, sum, the answer to an addition problem, difference, the answer to a subtraction problem. So make sure you are familiar with those vocabulary terms. I'm going to go over the on your own part. I'm probably not going to go over all these, but I will go over most of them. So the first one was pretty simple. So if you just take 4,845, add it to 3,119. So you know 5 plus 9 is 14. Carry your 1, bring down your 4. You got 4, 5, 6, 9. Bring down your comma. 4 plus 3 is 7. So you get 7,964, which is C. Let's look at number 2, 8,303, subtract 2,478. So if you know you have 3, you cannot take 8 away, so you're going to go borrow. Well, you cannot borrow from a 0, so you have to go borrow in the hundreds place. So your 3 becomes a 2, your 0 becomes a 9, your 3 becomes a 13. So 13 subtract 8. 5, 9 subtract 7 is 2. You can't say 2 subtract 4, so your 8 becomes a 7, the 2 becomes a 12. 12 subtract 4 is 8. Bring down your comma, and 7 subtract 2 is 5. So you get 5,825. Remember, you can add your 2 bottom numbers up, and you should get your top number. I'm not going to do number 4 because I think you pretty much got how to add 4-digit numbers. So let's look at number 5. We've got 7,008 subtract 1,284. So here, 8 subtract 4 is going to be 4. You can't say 0 subtract 8. So you know you have to go borrow. You know this is going to become a 10. You can't borrow from a 0, so you know that becomes a 9. The 7 becomes a 6. 10 subtract 8 is 2. 9 subtract 2 is 7. Bring down your comma. 6 subtract 1 is 5. So you get 5,724, which is A. Remember, you add these 2 numbers up, you'll get your top number. Number 3, there are 4,525 tickets for a concert. So far, 3,617 tickets have been sold. How many tickets are left for the concert? So we know there's 4,525 tickets for the concert. Well, so far they sold 3,617. So we know we have to find the difference of how many tickets is left for the concert. So we know we're going to subtract. So we can't subtract 5 from 7, so the 2 becomes a 1, the 5 becomes a 15. 15 subtract 7 is 8, 1 subtract 1 is 0. Well, we got 5, we can't take 6 away, the 4 becomes a 3, the 5 becomes a 15. 15 subtract 6, 9, bring down your comma. And of course that would be a 0, so you really don't have to put that. So your answer is going to be there's 908 tickets left. All right, number 6. On Saturday morning, the museum had 2,438 visitors. On Saturday afternoon, the museum had 3,105 visitors. How many total visitors did the museum have on Saturday? So we know that morning they had 2,438. That afternoon, they had 3,105. Well, we need to find the total number of visitors, so we know we're adding. So 8 plus 5, 13. Carry your 1, bring down your 3. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. Bring down your comma. 3 plus 2 is 5. So in all, they had 5,543 visitors, which is C. All right. Let's go to number 7. It says the table shows the visitors to the Philadelphia Zoo for 3 days. So we've got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and this tells us the number of visitors each day. So how many total visitors went to the Philadelphia Zoo on these 3 days? So I know I'm going to have to take and add these 3 numbers together because that is Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So 2,089, 1,376, 3,556. So I'm going to add up all these. So 9 plus 6 is 15. 15 plus 6 is 21. So I'm going to carry my 2, bring down my 1. 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 plus 7 is 17. 17 plus 5 is 22. Carry your 2, bring down your 2. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 5 is 10. Carry your 1, bring down your 0, bring down your comma. That's 1 plus 2 is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you get 7,021 visitors. Part B, how many more visitors were at the Philadelphia Zoo on Thursday than Friday? Or we're trying to find the difference in the amount of people. So on Thursday, there was 2,089. Friday, there was 1,376. So we know we're going to subtract. So 9 subtract 6 is 3. 8 subtract 7 is 1. Can't say 0 subtract 3, so the 2 becomes a 1, the 0 becomes a 10. 10 subtract 3 is 7. So you get 713 visitors. So on Thursday, there were 713 more visitors than on Friday. Remember, you can check your answers by adding these 2 numbers up. You should get that top number. So looking at this says the answer to an addition problem is, so you know when you're looking the answer to the addition problem, you're looking for the word sum. The answer to a subtraction problem, you are looking for the word difference. And the numbers added together in an addition problem are the add-ins. I hope this helped. Thanks, guys.